Hey, another video. What I have here is a miscellaneous Beatle video of what I picked up recently over the last few months. This is not what I got when I went to Europe, but some of the stuff that I picked up. The first thing I have here is the Revolver Target box set. Okay, it says Revolver on the front, normal, everything. But here, let me do it the other way. This was the initial release of it when it came out way back. I don't know, has it been a year? Maybe 7, 8 months? So here is the initial Target Revolver box, which came with a t-shirt, I think, and they misspelt this on the side. You see the Revolver on there. Hold on one sec. Okay, so anyway, yeah, it's got a t-shirt and it says Revolver on it. Well, just recently, probably within the last few months, you might want to check this out if they still have them available. They redid this and they corrected the error. So I don't know which one will be more valuable, but this one says Revolver. And I got lucky. I went over our local Target and they had one in. And every time I've gone back there, I've never seen another one. So I don't know how rare these are going to be, but for the completists in us, we have to get everything right. So I bought one. Anyway, so this is a Japanese Ringo that I picked up. I'm not going to show these labels, but this is a Japanese Ringo. I'm trying to kind of fortify the solo Beatles Japanese collection. So Ringo it's a good one to get. It's a great record. Uh, Here's a George Harrison one, 33 and a third. Another Japanese pressing. I love these obies. They're just so well done. They're just nice. They really put it together nice. I think the thing about Japanese records, so when you listen to them, they're more on the bass side. They're not as loud as UK pressings are or German pressings. If you go for the finest pressings from each country, it's just a little bit more bassy. They're quieter. I don't know if it's because they live in tighter quarters over there or what, but the UK pressings just seem to ring out there a little bit more louder, trebly, on that side of it. And same thing with German pressings for the most part. But they still sound great. I'm not going to knock them. I love the Japanese pressings and the gatefolds. So this one right here, I didn't get an obi with this one because this one is actually kind of hard to find. And I'll probably end up eventually getting one with an obi. I know I've seen a few on eBay recently, and probably be tempted to get one. But looks like the American uh, sleeve, but it's got a gatefold, and there's some inserts in there, and unique gatefold to Japan. So here's one I recently picked up in my hometown. A record store there, they had it for about $25. So there's one that I don't have with an obi, so I picked it up. Here's one that I picked up in Savannah, Georgia. This is Attitudes. It's on Dark Horse. So, it's the Harrison Dark Horse thing. LP original. It's a promo. And here's the back side of it. Attitudes. You probably all remember this guy right here. Henry McCullough. He played with the original Wings Wings group when Paul formed Wings. He was the lead guitarist. Came up with the fantastic My Love solo that Paul initially didn't like, but kind of a guy that kind of told it like it was. He was very outspoken, and sometimes I guess when he had a few drinks, he became even more outspoken and ended up quitting the band right before they went off to Lagos to do Band on the Run. But they did do some demos of it, which were, I guess, fairly complete, but I've never seen the light of day, so that'd be interesting to see them. George Harrison, I'm trying to complete German, Japanese, and UK pressings of all the solo albums. So this is a UK pressing of Dark Horse, excuse me, Living in the Material World. Great album for the most part. Some good stuff on there. Hard Day's Night with the Obi. This one, I got two of these, and I picked this one up because it had a different Obi, and I just like the uniqueness of this cover. It looks so unique that had to pick that up. Another Japanese solo pressing that I got. This is Plastic Ono Band, John's iconic record. Really solid, strong album to listen to. Sometimes very hard to listen to because it's so potent, and statements that he's making, but a great record. And then Mind Games, kind of, when it came out, kind of underrated, but actually before the Lost Weekend, John did this, and went away, did rock and roll music after that, and Walls and Bridges, and what finally rock and roll music was released. But it's a nice Japanese pressing. Like I said, I'm trying to get all of the pressings. I think this is a real original one because it actually comes with a booklet, and that's the booklet, not the 45 picture sleeve. Here's another unique Japanese one with the German cover. This one is not a gatefold, but yeah, just beautiful stuff. And then we got Ringo's Rotogravure, another very underrated record. If you play this thing through, it actually is pretty good. I enjoy this one. Most of the songs on here are very, very fun to listen to. They're nice. You don't skip songs on it like you did with the next one, Ringo the Fourth. So anyway, Dose of Rock and Roll's on here. It's a great one. Japanese pressing of that. Here is Something New, another Japanese pressing that I had to pick up. This has got a gatefold, and this is just basically takeoff on the American pressing. Now this one, I already had a copy of this, but there's like two separate releases of this. One must be the earlier release because it came with a poster, and this one comes with a poster. There was another one after this too that doesn't have the poster. And they're definitely different releases, so if you're going to buy this record, if you want the poster, make sure it has the poster in it, because this one it shows John sitting on the bed. It's kind of he's playing a guitar, sitting on a bed with, they took a picture of him. It's not the best shot, but it's a pretty cool poster. Here's one record that I picked up in Savannah, Georgia when I was down there. This is Beatlemania Capitol pressing of this. This is on... I think, let me look at this one. I'll look at this is an Orange Capitol label. I have the original, the rainbow Canadian label, and then there's a purple label. The uniqueness of this album is that there's some songs on here that are just the best sounding you can get. It's like a true stereo type thing. I don't know. It sounds great, the stereo pressings of this. So if you can find it, the purple label actually is unique too. I'd have to research it again to find out why, but the sound of all these records is great. The Canadian pressings are great. And here's another one I picked up in Savannah, Georgia. This is a bootleg of a Madison Square Garden show, 12/15/89, when Paul came back, with it's got all when he started playing Beatles songs and stuff off Flowers in the Dirt. Great concerts. If you had a chance to see him, just wonderful stuff when he first came back. And that's it for the miscellaneous stuff. Talk to you later. See ya. Take care of yourselves.